Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Don't normally do update videos like this, but there's a good few people on my server right now, my Discord server and on my Telegram, that use my Forex funds, and I think I just give a little bit of an insight update of what's happening, but also a little bit of hopefully advice that might be able to save you a bit of money. So as of yesterday, my Forex funds website has disappeared. Again, I've said this to the guys inside that just everywhere. I do not think they're coming back. I think they're gone. I think if you're waiting for money from them, if you're waiting to redo your challenge, if you're waiting to resume your challenge, it is not coming back this side of this century. It's gone. Okay. The guys that came down on these dudes were they just everybody came down on top of them. There was so much shady stuff they were doing, like. There's so much damning evidence that, like, the likelihood of there's no way they'll be able to ever clear their name. Now, what this could mean, there's a few things it could mean. Okay, obviously all their accounts are frozen. Some people say their accounts are frozen, so obviously they're not able to pay for the web hosting. There is no big massive company like this that does their web hosting monthly. I used to make and do websites for clients in the past, and you would never pay your web hosting monthly if you were a multi-million-dollar business. You would pay for your hosting a year up front, that sort of a thing. So the fact their accounts are frozen, I don't think is the reason why this is down. Now, if they were paying their web hosting monthly or whatever, that's just weird. Why would you do that? Like, anyway, again, if you're this massive company that is supposedly going to stay around forever, and you're the top one in the top 3 of the literally the most recommended prop firm brokers on the planet, you think you'd be around for a while, so you'd pay for yearly hosting. But anyway, again, there could be a multitude of different things. This could be them running tail, just being like, nope, done, this ain't coming back. It could be so many different things. We obviously don't know. We can only speculate. One thing I would advise, guys, okay, I know this obviously is only going to work, and just a bit of information, if you've ever been scammed in the past and you've used your credit card, this is one of the best reasons to get and pay for stuff with a credit card. This is some life advice from Rob here, okay? Pay for everything on a credit card. In my country, and I'm pretty sure in yours, there's a thing called fraud protection, okay? So if you go to your bank and you make your case and you try to get a refund for fraud, you'll normally get it. A lot of the times you'll get it. I am almost guaranteed right now that if you go to your bank and you say, I spent, $5,000 on challenges, I spent $5,000 on all these challenges, okay, I paid it. This is not going to work for debit cards, as far as I know. It's not going to work for anything else. If you use Revolut or any of these other stuff, this stuff doesn't work. This is the reason why you pay for stuff on a credit card. I know a lot of people are against credit cards. They're like, oh, but it causes this, it causes that. No, it just causes people with no self-restraint or money sense to go into debt. That's all they do. Having a credit card just spare laying around as literally insurance cash is a really good idea. I had a thing recently where my accounts were frozen because I had too much money come through from trading. Okay, just be out and honest with it. I got my accounts frozen. They were like, what is all this stuff? And I was like, look, it's trading, it's this and this. And I had to go in and show all my evidence, and it was fucking hell, and I didn't have any money. And if my partner had a credit card, I'm the sole provider, so if she had a credit card, which she does now, then we could have used that for like the week that my accounts were frozen. Sounds kind of awkward saying that I was frozen for potential fraud when I'm talking about potential fraud. No, it was literally just the banks were like, what is all this money? You were training people online, and now this weird money's coming through. So I had to go to my business advisor and sort it out. Anyway, this is a video about exposing my Forex funds, not about exposing Rob. We can do that later. Well, I'm joking. But anyway, that is kind of like my main thing for you guys, that if you paid for this stuff on your credit card, go to your credit card company, file a fraudulent refund, literally send them the website, send them the fucking news article for my Forex funds, and I'm pretty sure you're probably going to get some money back. Even if you've spent thousands on evaluations, it was all fraudulent. There's all this evidence based around them manipulating and cheating people out of losing accounts, and stacking the odds against the traders. That is all fraud. Okay, again, don't quote me on it, you're all from different countries, but if you go to your credit card company and file a report, the likelihood is you might get something back. Okay, don't get uber excited now and run off and then it doesn't work for you, but the likelihood is it will. You know, there's a lot of people that get money back, cash back through fraud. So see if that works. Again, you have a website that is now currently down. You have a lawsuit that's ongoing for fraud and like a list of horrible shit that long. Give it a go. If you're one of these lucky people, you could be lucky and you might have spent 10 grand on all these accounts. You might get it all back. You might be charged it all back. So that is my recommendation, guys. I suppose, and just a little bit about the future as well, about, you know, do I think trading is, you know, there's a lot of rules and regulations coming in. I just realized this morning, just a few UK clients inside, my UK students inside my Discord, and they were told I found out recently that the leverage for retail traders are put down to 30, and they can't get 200 leverage unless they're a bit sneaky, but most people are not. So there's a lot of these rules coming out, and I suppose the biggest thing to say right now is you really need to put in the work now and capitalize on the stuff you have now, okay? If you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm going to wait around and learn how to trade, or I'm going to wait around and I'll do my prop firm stuff later, these are what's available to us now, okay? We know relatively what ones are safe and what aren't right now. The FCA, or I can't even remember the guys, the government body that attacked my Forex funds, they released a list of people that if they're not on the list, okay, stay away from them because they're not regulated by us. Go, like as I said, we have these golden opportunities that we need to take advantage of now before regulation comes in the future. What do I think is going to happen? I don't know. I think, in my opinion, that regulation is going to come in. It's going to be harder to get funding. Nobody's going to be trading real funds anymore. It will be all out there. It'll be all simulated, because they'll say some rule will come out and be like, you're not a financial advisor, you can't use real funds. And prop firms are probably going to get more expensive. Okay, that's what I feel like what's going to happen. There might be different rules. You know, if my Forex fund gets hammered for this daily limit, because that's one of the things that's been used against them to, you know, reduce traders' likelihood of succeeding, is the drawdown limits. Well, that's what every Forex or every company's based around. So if they come down hard on that rule, I don't know what could happen. But again, I think it's better to play it safe. So obviously you've seen me, guys. I've been reviving my Rags to Riches series, and I think you guys should do the same as well. If you want to use my personal broker, they have 200-to-1 leverage. They're in the description, TD365. If you want to use my prop firm that I'm still using right now, which is still safe, okay, everything is regulated, all good, there's been no issues. The CEO keeps jumping out and saying, guys, look, statement here, statement here, statement here. The guy's in a Discord answering questions. What CEO is in a Discord answering questions? It's probably not him. It's probably like a PA. But you get what I'm saying. It's his account. But take advantage of this stuff now. Stop playing around. Put in the work. Stop fucking... I think that's the biggest thing. Stop playing around. Okay? Whatever way you feel like is going to get you there. If you need to, you know, learn something, knuckle down more time, whatever the hell it is, you need to do it now. Okay? You know, it's well and good saying all this stuff now, and people are like, oh, that stuff won't happen. What happens in 6 months' time? All prop firms are gone. And then retail leverage is put down to 20 or 30 and nobody can have high leverage anymore. What will you do then? You're going to need like 5, 10, 20 grand in an account before you can start day trading. That's the way it was like years and years and years ago. So will it ever go back to that? I don't know. I don't think it will. I definitely don't think it will. I'm talking about proper doom and gloom shit here. But it's better to prepare for doom and gloom and not have it happen and be comfortable. Okay, so that's my advice. Okay, so go to your credit card companies. File a fraudulent claim, see if you can get some money back. There is literally a whole court case with so much evidence that you were frauded, that everything was stacked against you, so you would not get an account. You have all the evidence. I see no reason why you can't get back something if you've used a MasterCard. Will not work in debit cards as far as I know, only credit cards. Again, like I said as well, take advice from Uncle Rob, get yourself a credit card, and if there's any dodgy thing you're paying, use your fucking credit card. Oh, but Rob, I'll rack up this and that. Most credit cards, if you pay off in a month or 2 months or whatever, there's no interest. Be smart, okay? If you think that these things, like I buy everything online with my credit card, everything, because I have backing. If I get screwed over, money back. You can't do that with cash. You can't do that with debit cards. So use your head with these sort of things. And again, take my advice. Secure yourself for the future. Get yourself a small personal account if you can. As I said, I use TD365. You've just seen in my last episode of Rags to Riches what's possible once you've gained the skills. and secure your future, guys. Okay, so let me know in the comments if somebody has gone and done that in your country, and see if it works. Again, don't take my absolute, like, this is 100% going to work, but it just makes sense. I've done fraud reclaims in the past and they've worked perfectly fine. I can't imagine why you couldn't. Like, I feel like right now there's a few of you guys that have paid well north of 4 or 5 figures on evaluations with my Forex funds in the past few years. You might be entitled to a lot back if you've used a credit card. Okay, so guys, I'll keep you updated on the do you guys like me doing these sort of videos? Let me know. I'll do more on more pressing topics, but that's my advice. Take it or leave it. If you want to join my Discord community, guys, the link is in the description. You can learn how to trade from myself. The Rags to Riches series, we'll be doing an update again this weekend, and that's pretty much it. Have a good week, and goodbye.